All right, welcome to the last step of building our funnel, which is actually one of the most important steps. I mean, they're all important, all the steps are important, but this one is special because we're going to do some underground marketing strategies that we're going to use to increase our profits and make a lot more money in the long term. So, what we want to do after you have built your quiz, duplicate the last question. So, question number 3, click here, duplicate, and this is going to be the place where we're going to ask them for their emails. We're going to call this email opt-in. So why we do that? When we advertise in Facebook, we want people to not just click through our funnel and buy the product, but we also want to collect their email if possible, so later on we can market them more offers from ClickBank or other affiliate networks. And you're going to see how it's done. It's very powerful. I've been using this for the past 2 years, and it still works. Like, it was a game changer when I started doing the quizzes with the email capture. So, email opt-in. Let's click opt and then dash in. And what we want to do here, click save, click edit, and now what we want to do is I'm gonna you know what, I want to insert a different section here, which is going to be we're going to change the title. So you know what, let's do that. Let's drag a column layout. So we want 2 columns here. We're going to make this page a bit bigger, and don't worry, I'm just gonna do the magic now, and I'm gonna explain how it works by the end of it, like once I build it. So don't worry if you don't getting what's going on. I'm just gonna explain you after I build it. So let's drag 2 columns. I'm gonna put it somewhere like here. Okay, like that. You see, now we have 2 columns. It's going to be bigger than this one. I'm going to hover over these 2 columns when they're blue, and click this gearbox, a gear sign, and the color we want to make it again white. So click background color white, just like that. And now what we want to do is we want to drag this. Oh, by the way, so above this row we want to put 1 row. So let's drag 1 row like somewhere here above this. Okay, now it's 1, and we're going to click here. We want to, or you know what, let's use just the 1 row. So I'm going to delete this section. And what we want to do now, this is going to be a bit bigger than what we have. So I'm going to drag this, or actually go to the left side, drag a headline, put it right here. Boom, as you can see, it's now something. And what we want to do, click the row when it's blue, click the gearbox, background color, we want to make it white. Okay, now it's perfect. So let's delete this thing here, click delete. All right, perfect. Now what we want to say here, this is going to be the quiz, where this is going to be the end point of the quiz. And what we want to do here is on the left side, go over to scroll down, and where it says forms, click in form input, drag this here and put it below the title. So here is where they're going to insert their email, and then I'm going to say button, click the button below somewhere like that, and this is the submit button. So now what we want to do is we're going to say this title is going to be a bit bigger. We're going to make the font size like that, larger call to action, not call to action but title. And here what we want to say is something, get our free DIY solar panel guide for just watching our video. And I'm going to show you what I mean in just a second. So this is going to be the title, and this form input, let's click this, and we're going to just select input type. On the left side we want to select email. There we go, email is selected. We want to make this maybe centered a little bit, so click it on the left side where it says margins. left is going to drag it somewhere 80, and the bottom is going to be 80 as well. Not the bottom, but the right 80. So it's kind of a shrink to the middle. Of course, you can play around with the design. I highly recommend you play around with the design. Don't try to make something fancy. Simple is fine, but I'm just making you the framework. Pretty much all of my quizzes, they kind of look the same. I just play around with the colors and with the background and the graphics. So this is what you need to do. The next thing we need to do is add an image. So add an image right here below, and this image can be again something from our, let's see where it is, right, I have, this is my other folder. Well, let's see, this one. We want something again from the folder that I just got from the actual vendor. But what we want here, we want maybe this image, or I have already used that image. I'm not quite sure. I forgot which one I used. But let's see. Let's try this one. This one is looking pretty good. So drag this here because it's a DIY device. Okay, it's kind of the same, but inside. So click insert. The image is kind of too big. So what we want to do, click the actual image, image size, and reduce the image size like that. All right, so maybe 340 pixels. So let's see. Okay, now it looks pretty good so far. And then below this image, we want to put some bullet list. Why bullet list? We're going to tell people what they're going to learn in this video presentation. So put the bullet list. And now go over to ClickBank and click the offer, click the actual offer, open the link. This is the actual landing page, right? So what I recommend is watch the entire presentation. So I'm going to click watch and watch the entire presentation and get some golden nuggets. Not golden nuggets, but got some knowledge nuggets. See what he's talking about, how he's explaining. Okay, here's the system, by the way. So here is the system. This is how it works. And he explains the benefits, how you're going to benefit, how easy it is to build it, etc., etc. So find some benefits, and I'm not gonna watch it, but from my experience, because I've been running a lot of energy offers on ClickBank. Oh, click here to read the text presentation. So you can actually click this, and we can read everything. And now we can get some golden nuggets from this advertorial. Let's see if we can find. It's time to learn the truth. Renewable energy is not expensive. Okay, so it's renewable energy. It is something. Then the suddenly stopped something. My lights. Then I found this. It was brilliant. MIT, amazing results. Just 2% of the traditional system layout. I got it working in just 10 square feet. Perfect. My first unit cost a little over $200. So get some golden nuggets or knowledge nuggets. Oh, here we have some points. No matter if you have no money to spend on a ridiculous off-the-shelf 20K system, don't have time to practice or go through trials and errors, you won't need the grid. So this is for people who want to get out of the grid and they want to produce their own green energy. There is no maintenance. So here is my promise. If spending tens of thousands of dollars, okay, again, read everything. I'm not going to read it. I already kind of, before the video, I was reading some articles about renewable energy and this offer in particular. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go over to the editor. And here we're going to say, let's drag another headline. So I'm going to drag another headline. I'm going to put it right below the image. And I'm going to say, in this video, you will learn. In this video, you will learn. And then column. And then I'm going to say, how to make your own DIY solar device. Then the second one is going to be how to produce your own green energy or renewable energy. Actually, let's say on renewable energy. Then I'm going to hit enter. And then what else? Let's think about it. Let's go to the text, edit here. efficiency, consume less energy, okay, cheap, simple. You see why this is so important, the ads, the copy that I told you to gather. If I had more, because I didn't copy more text because of the videos, I didn't want to make them too long, even though they're super long, but that's why this is so important. So better than solar, you won't miss this out. All right, TV power, cut the bill, okay, cut the power bill. Okay, I like that. So go back, and I know I told you not to use power bills or how to save $2,000 on energy, but on the first landing page that is no. But now this is a kind of a fourth level landing page, so here we can be a little more specific, because Facebook sometimes will go to this level, deeper to this level, but sometimes it will not. And again, we should not state any claims that are not universal, like save $200. Again, this is not universal for everybody. I can save 200, maybe my neighbor will save 100, or my next neighbor will not save any money. So what we can say here, in this video you will learn how to make your own DIY solar device, how to produce your own renewable energy, how to cut your electricity bill, and how to live out of the grid. That's the purpose of this device, to make you live out of the grid, right? So we have a good kind of a text here, and I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna click and make the font size a bit bigger again, like that, and I'm going to center this in the middle. So scroll down, and where it says padding, left, right, move that to the right, so the text will move to the center, something like that. Yeah, I like it like that. So this title we can change the font. So let's change the font so it's kind of people can distinguish it. Text font, same as the font of the page. Click this, Google Fonts, and usually I like to use as a sub headline a font called Oswald. There we go. It's called Oswald. Here, click Oswald, and voila. See, it's a bit different. It's much more pleasant to the eye. And for actually the bullet list, we can see, click the gearbox, the gear icon, and the text font, we're going to change it to Google Fonts again, and I'm gonna say sans serif, because sans serif is pretty nice to the eye. Sans serif, where is it? Sans. Okay, let's say serif. Oh, I apologize. Open Sans. My bad. It's Open Sans. So click that. Okay, now it looks much better. We can make this a bit bigger. So, and now you're going to see the magic. Don't worry, I'm going to explain how it works. Let's make this a bit bigger. Font size like this. In this video, you will learn. Blah, 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 blah. Perfect. Now, click here. Instead of click here, we're going to say, change this button to, instead of click here, we're going to say watch the video now. And then I'm gonna put again equal and greater, like an arrow. Or on my Mac, I can press down Control Command Space. These are my arrows. I can choose from many different arrows here. I'm gonna put this one. All right, so it's pretty good. And usually what I like to put below the email opt-in is a text, and I'm gonna put the text like just below this, and here I like to say, we appreciate your privacy and will never share your data, or data, just like that. We appreciate your privacy, or something like that. We're really concerned about your privacy. Not concerned, but so I'm gonna make this smaller. Font size should be like very small. Then text color should be lighter, like that, kind of grayish. Gray, I said. Oh, I have to highlight the motherfucker. Apologize. Okay, like that. And from my emojis, I can actually control command space, and in my search bar I can type lock, so it's going to be a locker like that, so we can keep their data. This is again emoji, so it looks pretty good. You know what, I'm gonna shrink this a bit more. It's too, I'm gonna put the left padding to the, let's say 170, and then 170 like that. All right, and the button, as I told you, I always like to make it orangish looking, so background color orangish and kind of like that. And usually it should be bigger like this. Watch the video now. Perfect. Now we have the landing page, and now I'm going to show you what happens when they click to watch the video now. So click Save Changes. This is our opt-in page. And then I'm going to click Exit, and here I'm going to show you a pretty good kind of a magic trick on the thank you page. So, and again, I'm going to build it. I'm almost done. Once I build it, I'm going to show you how it works. So click this one, click Select, and on this page, once they submit their email, we want, when you submit your email for something, you usually land on a thank you page. Thank you for signing up. Thank you for downloading this book. Thank you for opting into our email list. But here we're going to do something special. So once you select your thank you page, click the pencil here, and what we want to do here, this is an image. Delete all of this text, or at least delete this text, delete this text. It should be empty. Delete this text and delete this button. And actually, I'm going to say this text is I'm going to highlight it, and I'm going to say video loading, 3 dots. And now you're going to see why this is a magic trick. Go over to Google and type meta refresh HTML, meta refresh URL HTML. This is what you need. You don't need to be a developer or coder. I'm going to show you, just you have to copy and paste. So meta refresh, the first result is from www.treeschool.org. Click the first result and scroll down here on this document where it says, you see example code. You need this one, meta http equal iv equals refresh content 0 URL blah blah blah. So copy this to the end of this greater sign from the smaller sign, this entire thing. So copy this, copy that, go back to your editor, and here scroll down to the bottom where it says raw HTML. Drag this, put it here below the text somewhere like that, click it. On the left side where it says edit code, click this, delete what you have here already, and paste what you just copied. And make sure it looks the same. So it should be meta http equal equiv equals quotation refresh. Then we have content equals quotation 0. This 0 we want to make it to 1. This is 1 second. So what this piece of HTML code will do is going to wait for 1 second, and then it's going to redirect to a URL from our desire. And here, my friends, we want to go back to ClickBank. From this, the offer, go to your offer that you have decided, click promote, generate hop link, and here click this to copy the link. Go back to your page editor and be careful. You see there is a little kind of, it's not a quotation, it's kind of, I don't know, it's a tick, I don't know how to name that, but you see, I'm gonna actually zoom in so you can see. Make sure you put your cursor behind this little thing and highlight this demo URL up until the second quote. You see there are like 3 quotations, double quotation and just 1 quotation. I don't know how to name that. Delete that. You see now it's in the middle, and here paste your affiliate link from ClickBank. So paste that here. Boom. Good. Click save. Okay, no, I don't want to leave the site. What happened? Let me just Let me make sure the code is here. Okay, it's here. Click save. And then the last step you need to do, let me click save changes. And the last step we need to do, open a new tab and type loading GIF. That's it. Loading GIF. This is what we need. Hit enter and go to images and find a GIF image that is kind of a loading bar. And you're going to see, I know, you're going to be like, wow, what the hell, man? So let's see this one. I think this one is pretty looking good, but it's not moving. So you need something that is moving. Let's see this one. Okay, this one is moving, folks. This one is pretty good, but let's see, this one is loading. Look at that. Okay, loading. We need this image. So download this image that says loading. Save image as. Save it to your files right here. Click save. Go back to your editor and click this image that is already here. And on the left side, just click this cloud icon so you can upload a new one, and just drag and drop the loading GIF image that you just downloaded from Google right here. It says loading, insert, and look at that. So let me click this row. It should be white, so let's make it white. We don't, okay, it says loading, and click over the GIF image and make it a bit smaller. It should be like that. Loading, something like this. Okay, loading, just like that. And this video that says video loading, I'm actually going to put it above the loading bar, and I'm gonna delete this row. And now, my friends, if everything is correct, let's test our funnel to see what we just did. So click save changes, hit exit, and now let me walk you through the entire process. I know it's kind of intense, but really, if you want to make money, you have to set up everything correctly. Now, once you're at the front of, so this is my landing page. This is where people are gonna land. So select this URL, just copy that. Open everything on a new tab, incognito. So make sure everything is in incognito so you can test without any cached data. Paste what you just created. This is my URL. Perfect. This is the front of the page. I'm gonna fill out the quiz. So click here. Okay, just getting started. Another quiz question, and voila, get our free DIY solar panel. Perfect. Leave your email here. So I'm gonna leave my email. So let's see, ross@rossminchev.com, and now see what happens when I submit my email. Watch the video now. Video loading, you see this GIF image, and boom, voila, we are redirected to where? Our backyard revolution secret. And this, my friends, is the hidden pitch. This is how it works. Now, not only that we have collected the email of the person, but we're also presenting them, instead of just a regular thank you page that we say, oh, thank you for subscribing, thank you for signing up, we redirect them right away to the video sales letter from ClickBank, where they can actually purchase the product. So not only that we have the email, but people will pay for us to have their emails. This is why this system is so powerful. Let me close this. Now, of course, you can play around with the quiz a little bit. You can test, we can add more text, we can condense, we can, like I said, play around with it, make it to fit your campaign, your offer that you're going to run, but that's how it works. So let me see if I'm not forgetting something. I don't want to forget something. Well, I think that's about it for this video. Just to summarize, or maybe just for your information, by the end of this training, I'm going to show you how to utilize the emails like we already covered. I'm going to show you how to work with the emails to make even more money. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to set up a domain name and professional email, like your company your name at company.com, because the more professional you look, the more people will trust you and the more money you're going to make. So that's why I've been telling you through the beginning of this training, I'm trying to show you not just how to make quick money, but how to create a sustainable business. That's why we collect emails, because like I said, we can market to them. This is the emails are going to be our business asset. And the ClickBank offer that we just created here, like a hidden pitch, is the offer that will pay for the emails, so we don't have to pay to collect emails. I mean, once we start running Facebook ads, we have to pay for Facebook ads, but instead of paying for Facebook ads to collect the emails and then market to these people on the emails, we're actually going to pay Facebook ads, we're going to collect the emails, and then we're going to redirect people to the ClickBank offer so they can purchase the products and we can get paid. And in that case, our leads are free and our offers are free, and in most of the cases I'm profitable on the front end, so I'm actually making money while I'm collecting emails. This is the beauty of this system, and I really hope you guys or whoever is watching this in my training, don't share this with anyone else. Let's keep it in the community, because these are, like you see so far, these are very powerful marketing strategies, and I didn't come up with them in just one day. You paid good money to be in this training, and I spent good time and years to, develop the whole system. So you're seeing here 6+ years of experience in affiliate marketing and digital marketing at all, summarized in one training with very powerful tricks. So that's why, and you're going to see a lot more tricks. I'm about to show you something that is going to blow your mind, if your mind is not already blown. So yeah, I'll meet you in the next video where we're going to start setting up our brand, and thanks for watching.